Hey guys, this is Greg Beast here. Week 3 of my head test outs with the most popular face-off heads led us to the Brine Dictator. I just finished up a week of training and taking reps with this. I just want to kind of kick it off with going through the specs first, and then I'll give you kind of an overview of what I noticed. So, first things to notice, the face shape. Okay, the face shape, got a long cuff here, bends out towards the top for the scoop. Which gives you a lot of precision and accuracy as far as cradling right down here. Gives you a wide face shape for the scoop, so it's accurate there. This was developed in part by Brendan Fowler, fellow FOA coach. He did a very good job of giving the people what they want. So the throat is not completely gone, but it is a little bit shorter. As you notice where this tape ends, this is where a Nike CEO would be. So it's got a shorter throat than the standard head, but it's not non-existent. So for guys like myself, who are technique guys, we like our hands a little bit out of the action. This is perfect. This scoop is very, very good. One of the better scoops you're going to find on a head. Wide face shape, a lot of accuracy, sucks the ball up really well. And this elongated control point right here for the actual throat leading into the cuff of this head, this thing's a black hole. So when you face off and the ball starts to slip into this, you're in trouble if you're going against somebody with a Dictator because the ball will get swallowed up. The face shape reminds us a lot of another head, a Tribe 7 Beast. Okay, they're pretty much very almost identical face shapes, which is I guess why I liked it off the bat. I was used to it right away. It's sturdier than the Beast. It's got a thicker sidewall, more bars down here. And when you lock onto the ball, this thing gets swallowed up. So you're here, boom, right there. That thing's locked in there. And you can rotate, you can go anywhere you want, and the ball's going to be where it needs to be. So when you pull it out, it gives a very true and very clean exit. So it's a very good head. It's if you're a guy, in my opinion, who faces off, plays some offense, and you want a head that's sturdier than a CEO or a dual, that doesn't warp like those two heads, and you're not going to break a lot of them, this is a great head. Anybody who faces off and plays a little bit of either defensive midi or offense, I would definitely recommend you pick one of these up and give it an honest try for a week. I liked it. I will say this, for some reason, the head as a whole tends to bend a lot. So even though it always maintains its shape and comes back and it won't crack, I just found that the whole head itself kind of flexed in one motion or another. And this is the ST, so this is the stiffer version. I, personally probably won't use this head in the summer. I just feel like it might be a little bit too bendy for me. I use the Warrior blade, and it has a true pinch like this does. A true pinch is an oblique pinch. It goes on an angle right there, as opposed to that, remember that Nike CEO video we did where that head bends on a flat, like a shovel? This won't do that. It's literally designed not to do that. It goes on a pure angle, which is great. So if you're an offensive-minded guy who wants a head that's going to last more than a couple games without becoming illegal and having to jam a softball into it every 2 seconds, this is a great option. I think Brine did a really good job with this. I think the scoop is probably one of the better scoops you're going to find on the market. So I think Brendan and company did a pretty good job with the Warrior and New Balance and Brine family. I think they did a pretty good job with this head. So the Brine Dictator is, a good pickup. And yes, it comes in gray. It comes in gray, it comes in white. Universal Lax sells every color of this head and many heads. So it was pretty easy to grab one of these. So that's my review of the Dictator. I think it's solid. I think it's a good head. And you will be seeing me next week as we review the Nas 2 from Warrior.